Hey everyone, Mo here, and before the video begins, I just want to let you guys know that my schedule has opened up for me to do coaching again. So if you're interested in private one-on-one coaching for me to help you, whether you're a newer player and you want to excel at the game very quickly and learn the fundamentals without developing any bad habits early, or if you're an experienced player who's already maybe platinum or diamond and you're top 1%, but you need some help filling in the gap to get you to that 0.01%, to make you just some of the best, then hit me up on Discord and I can get you in some private one-on-one coaching lessons to help you polish up any skills you want to refine and help you learn all of the secrets to becoming a top player. That's it. I hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, Mo here, and in this video I'm bringing you a very special deck, a very unique deck, and this is Feel The Rush, but it's called Feel The Minah. Because unlike your traditional Feel The Rush decks, you're not playing Shadow Isle Freljord. Instead, you're going to be playing Freljord Ionia. And the reason for this is you get to play cards like Mina Swiftfoot and Deny. And what this does is this makes it impossible to lose to other Feel The Rush decks. Because, I mean, first of all, you have Deny, so you're already super favored, because anytime they go for Feel The Rush, you can just deny it for 4 mana, and then now you can just slam your Feel The Rush and you're feeling good. On top of that, if they do cast Feel The Rush and you don't have Deny, then you can just Mina Swiftfoot, and you bounce their 2 champions back to their hand, and then now you have insane tempo, because not only did you stop their entire turn with Mina Swiftfoot, but now you have a 7-power unit with First Strike on the field. So yeah, this deck is built and basically just designed to beat only Feel The Rush decks and other slower, like, control-style decks. This deck folds to aggro really, really hard. That's something that the other Feel The Rush decks have. The biggest difference is that the other Feel The Rush decks are really good into aggro because they're playing Shadow Isles, which means they get to play all the life gain cards like Grasp of the Undying. They get to play stuff like Vile Feast, Withering Wail, stuff like that to make your aggro matchups really, really good. Instead, you trade out all of those cards that are bad in every other matchup, and you replace them with cards like Mina Swiftfoot, Voices of the Old One, Icequake, Harsh Winds, Will of Ionia. So this deck goes very, very late game and is a very greedy, is what we call a greedy deck, because basically you only want to hit slow either mid-range decks, control decks, or you're going to lose the game if you ever play against an aggro deck and they draw halfway well. So I would not recommend this deck for ladder. However, Seasonal Tournament is coming up, and this deck would be a really good deck to play in tournaments that you're expecting a lot of Feel The Rush in, whether that's the Seasonal Tournament or just Duels of Runeterra or any other tournament that you can find. If you're expecting a lot of Feel The Rush and your opponent's lineups, bring this Mina Swiftfoot build, and you'll be looking very, very good to never lose to the Feel The Rush decks. So with that, the last thing I just want to say is 86% of people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. So if you can do me a huge favor and just subscribe, it's easy, it's free, and it just helps me out so much with the YouTube algorithm. And if you change your mind later, you can always just unsubscribe. So that's it for the intro. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and let's get right into the games. Alright, so this should be fine. We see the stones here, and we're fine. We get a bunch of ramp. I don't really know what this deck is, but maybe it's like a control slow style. And we're chilling. We should beat out most of the slow control decks because of how greedy we are with stuff like Voices and Minas. And our denies. We should be able to deny the really big like Ruinations from our opponent. We should ultimately be chilling. Stalking. Oh, this is like an OTK deck. This is gonna be a stalking. This is gonna be a Encroaching Shadows deck. It's gonna be an Encroaching Shadows OTK deck. What are the champs? He doesn't have any. So I lied. This is an aggro deck, and we're gonna be very scared. We really need to draw Icequake or Ruination. Or I guess we don't have Ruination, right? So we just need Icequake. We'll ramp a little bit here. We'll play Trundle, and then maybe we can draw a second Trundle. We'll see. We usually don't have to worry about dying to this deck until like turn 6 or so. Turn 5, turn 6. So. And then they do have to play out their entire hand. So they have to spend all of their mana. Which means that they have to develop into you. Which means you're usually fine. Because them developing into you gives you time to do stuff like Icequake. Sure. So we'll play Trundle. Encroaching OTK or Sharks? Yeah. It's probably just encroaching. That's what I would guess. We'll swing. Okay. He blocked with the wrong one, but we'll take it. You always want to block with this one, because if you find a way to bounce this to your hand, it's just a 1-2. But if you can bounce this one to your hand, it replays the ability. Because this one says when I'm summoned, summon something else with my stats. So you always want to value the first one that you play more than this Navori Brigand. Yep, so Encroaching Shadow Dust again. Sure. I mean, I'm down to just Catalyst again. I don't feel like I'll be needing an Avalanche this turn. Okay. I mean, now we're chilling. We just need our opponent to play stuff. And whenever he goes for his gamers, we just Avalanche, Hush, Palm. We got all the stuff. Sure, I mean, we just block this. Block the non-ephemeral unit, because this is dying no matter what. And now our opponent's kind of just out of steam, I guess. I don't know. We played Pillar. And our opponent kind of just didn't play cards this game. So good to know that this deck beats decks that don't play cards. That's pretty good to know. Okay, we'll ramp here. We'll try and see if we can hit some Feel The Rushes. We hit some Feel The Rushes. Stygian Onlooker, sure. I beat the Navori Highwayman OTK deck. I did. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty Pog U, as the kids say. You say that and then die in one action. Yeah, look, he died in one action. We're sick with it. Alright. Deck's good. Alright. So we're against S Swain. That's fine. We just want like Omega Ramp here. Omega Ramp is the answer. And we should be chilling. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the nut draw. If you go turn 3 Warding Stones, you can turn 4 of Voices of the old one, assuming they don't kill your Warding Stones. And you're feeling great, man. Who's the handsomest TLG streamer? It's Bones. It goes Bones, then Glop. Then Saucy. Oh, cool. So it doesn't have a way to kill Warding Stones. You can even play this to stop the bleeding. But we're really greedy. Like, we're already playing a greedy list. We're fine. Like, we can even block like this. Because we're not going to even care about this really post, like, next turn. We just need to be able to get these Voices off. Get the Voices off. Draw us a Trendy Mirror. Oh, yeah. We're chilling, chat. We're chilling. Drawing an Avalanche would be really good for us. Without playing a Flock, though, that's fine. I don't actually care about losing this unit. I just needed it to... I just need to not die. It's really it. I really just need to not die. Is this guy burst passing to me? Oh no, he's putting mushrooms on my deck. Okay. Sure, we can do this. This is fine. Okay, we can pass. Actually, we don't even need to pass. We can Troll Scavenger here. Get him to use his Mystic Shot mana, and then we can Trundle. What is a Burst Pass? I don't know what a Burst Pass is. Okay, so a Burst Pass is when you don't want to pass the turn, but you don't want to overcommit into a play. So what you do is you do something very small. Basically, like a mushroom is a really good way to burst pass, because you spend 1 mana on a mushroom, and it passes priority to your opponent, and it lets them play stuff. So what he could have been doing is maybe he didn't know what he wanted to play. So you can spend 1 mana on a mushroom and then pass, And then I can go like, oh, he's not playing anything, and then slam down a Trundle. And then now he knows that he needs to like save mana for Thermogen. Or if I slam down like a Trinimir, he knows he needs to play like Stun Spider or something. It lets them know how they want to play their mana out efficiently. This Avalanche is gonna do some work, huh? That's crazy. This Norms, yeah. I'm gonna try the second Norms, and I'll get a ranked game in. You play a Burst Spell and pass. That way if opponent passes, you get to decide to end the round. Yeah, that too. That also helps. It lets you choose if you want to end the round or not. You just get a lot of benefits from burst passing. Okay, we can hit him with one of these. Oh no. That's fine. I want to keep my mana so I'm able to Feel the Rush next turn. If we can Feel the Rush next turn, we're pretty happy. Can you share the deck list for this deck? Yeah, this is Imtek's deck. I don't have it copied anymore, but I'll be able to give it to you in a second. So now we can Feel the Rush. We're going to get 2 big Overwhelm units. Okay. So we got our Trundle, we got our Tryndamere. We have an extra Battle Fury in your hand. Having a Tryndamere's Battle Fury in your hand is so powerful. It's such a power move. Sure, so you can shoot this. And, I mean, we don't have to worry about not dying because we kind of just kill him on the next turn. So, like, here, this Mina. This is why Mina is so good against these, like, late-game decks. Because watch what's going to happen. I'm going to play this Pillar. And he's going to play Leviathan. I'm going to play this Pillar. He's going to play something like Leviathan. And this Mina Swiftfoot is going to rock this man's world, chat. Because Mina Swiftfoot bounces 3 blockers to his hand. And now look at me. I'm attacking with a 27 power. (27) power. Static Shock? Okay, so he's setting him for like execute plays. That's fine. I mean, we still go for this. This is fine. It still bounces everything back to his hand. He can execute one thing, so unless he has a 2-mana unit, I mean, we win the game. So it's that simple. Mina's really nice late game against decks that play like very few but big units. That's why it's really good against Feel the Rush, because what happens is they Feel the Rush, they get 2 really big units out, but you just bounce them to their hand, and it's just a giant tempo win.